This is Kurt. I wanted to give you a brief overview of the replacement governor controller for the MEP-831A generator. The governor controller that's part of the speed control system for the engine that drives the PMA and the MEP-831. The factory one is very prone to failures. The most common symptom is surging of the engine speed, where the engine is surging up and down in RPM and usually belching a lot of smoke. Other problems can be failure to increase the engine speed under load. Other failures can be where the engine runs at wide open throttle and never slows down. So those are some of the common failure modes of the stock governor controller. The governor controller is located inside the control cube of the 831. To access it, simply open the front panel, and the factory governor controller is located over here on the left. You'll see it's got a model SLC 100. On the governor controller, if you've experienced surging and attempt to adjust the factory governor controller, you're aware that there are a number of potentiometers across the bottom of them that need to be adjusted in a certain sequence if the governor controller is working correctly, to adjust it so that it runs the engine at the correct RPM under all given loads. But as I said, when they fail, the adjustment of those potentiometers is futile once that governor controller has gone bad. And they will get intermittent, where they work okay one day or 1 hour, and then they start to fail with one or more of the failure modes I described. Replacement of the governor controller is very simple. Simply disconnect the generator from any loads, AC at the lugs or the convenience outlet, disconnect the batteries, and then it's a matter of simply removing each of the wires on the terminal strip, applying labels that I provide on each of the wires so you don't forget which wire goes where. Once the wires are removed, back out the 2 screws securing the old governor controller, remove it, and then remount my new governor controller using the same exact 2 screws in the same location, and then reconnecting all the wires, again back across the terminal strip on the new governor controller. After the governor controller is installed and the batteries are reconnected, I do include one adjustment step on the mechanical governor. Many times people, previous owner, in an attempt to get the generator to work, may have misadjusted the mechanical linkage on the mechanical governor on the engine. Include the adjustment step necessary to put that back to the correct adjustment for the new governor controller. Here's the new governor controller installed in the generator. Its installation is as simple as securing it to the bulkhead with the 2 bolts that held the previous governor controller in place, and reattaching all the wires on the terminal strip across the top. The circuit card assembly just under the terminal strip is stenciled with each of the respective wire numbers for each of the wires that go to the terminal strip to aid in the installation or future maintenance.